not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, right? Or a psychiatrist.
Now it's everywhere.
You my football fan. Hold on now.
Like the other side of the room.
And my life was just put on a hold. Like, even my kids. Like, I didn't care about nothing and nobody. Because I'm angry. I want to know why my sister is not here.
All the men's love.
Can't call you. Those are the very sad moments. You know, I have to be very clear. You are not exempt from experiencing grief, from experiencing trauma, from having a hard day. My black self. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome to My Black Self, the podcast. I hope y'all are well. I hope your weekend was great. And I want to tell you a little bit about mine, so let's just jump right into it. But let me sip my coffee first. Y'all know me. I got my old man sweater on today because I knew I was going to be sipping coffee. And I wanted y'all to drink coffee with me while you listen. So grab your coffee. I'll give you a couple seconds. I'm drinking this coffee. I forgot the name of it, but it's called like Houston or so. It's Texas coffee. It's really damn good, I'll tell you that. And my boo. Yeah, you gotta play with your hair when you talk about your other half. From Houston, so this is some good stuff. But let me just go on and dive right into it. All right, so I've been building y'all up to July. And July is over now. So my grandmother's death day came. I did the Melview. I think it was that week. Last week I did the Melview. If you don't know about the Melview, you need to look us up on YouTube and go from there. The Melview Show. So, and we got an IG too. It's been a busy week. I'm finally back in Connecticut. The podcast is late. I mean, I'm not back in Connecticut. I'm back in Dallas, Texas. I was in Connecticut for like 5 days. Oh my gosh. So me and Bae flew in. We flew into New York and we were able to spend a couple hours in Harlem, which was really nice. And we just had breakfast at this little coffee shop. I'm trying to say coffee, so I'm just trying to pronounce my O's. At this little coffee shop, and then we sat in a park. It was beautiful. We walked around a little bit, but that was the gist of our New York welcome to the East Coast experience. And then we went straight to my mom's house because my mom lost a friend. Well, a friend of hers transitioned, so I wanted to just put eyes on her. The original plan was to go to my cousin's house and stay the night, but we went straight to my mom's. We had to take the train from New York to Connecticut, so that was just the whole experience. And then we finally got to my mom's, we chilled, and then we went to see my cousin. Now, the following day, Dr. Creative had a housewarming, which I attended. Now, them burgers, I should have really took some burgers to go, but I rode with my best friend, and she so quickly had to leave. And I wasn't able to stay long because Dr. Creative lived a little far. He lived in the suburbs, and I needed to get back to the folks. So that was a great time. So shout out to Dr. Creative. Congratulations on your home. Congratulations on everything that you have going on. I am very happy for you and I'm proud of the both of you. And I'm really glad that I was just able to be there in the presence. We didn't really get to spend, oh my God. We really didn't get to spend too much time together, unfortunately, because, you know, when you're hosting an event, you're busy. But I'm really glad that I was able to make it and able to attend. The following day, y'all, I am so tired. I think I'm always tired when I do this podcast, but I am tired. So the following day, we prepared. Oh, let's check this out. So I put on the flyer for my sister. I did not invite a lot of people. I probably invited like maybe 2 to 3 people. I put on the flyer that the cookout was gonna start at 11. Come to find out, my mother told people 1 o'clock. I said, Mom, when was you gonna tell me that you changed the time? When was you, Mother, when was you gonna tell me you changed the time of the cookout? The day of the cookout. Okay, that's when she told me, y'all. So we get up. Actually, no, we stayed the night in Hartford at my cousin's house, and we're rushing to get back because I had my mom's car. So we're rushing to get back to the New Haven area. It's like 45-minute, 50-minute drive. And my mother's like, yeah, I changed the time. You know, I just made up my mind that I was gonna. Me and Bay look at each other like, now we ain't have to rush back here. We could have took our time and did some other stuff. But so just like black folk, we took our time, got the rest of the items that we needed. We finally made it to the park. And let me just tell you my feelings about the day. I think it was a lot. It definitely put me in a different mood because I was doing something different on a day that my sister transitioned. There's a lot of, it's a beautiful day, but it's also a tragedy day because you remember everything and you play through the moments, you replay the death and all of that. So my emotions, like I kind of shut down for a while and I really wasn't able to say much or do much. I just was there. But once we got settled and started cooking out, it felt good, but it felt so wrong. Because it's like I'm doing everything that she loved to do. Cooking out with people that you enjoy. Food. Grilling. Like, excuse me, y'all. It was just, it was very interesting. And it was very like, so she not here yet? Like, I'm just like waiting for her to show up. Like, I got somebody I want you to meet. You know, it's life is very different now, and you really not gonna show up, really. So I was just feeling like that, and then my other feeling was, damn, I really can't believe you're not here. And it was very nostalgic because we went to a park. The park is called Wharton Brook. It's in Wallingford. And the only reason why we went there is because we used to go there as kids, and we used to always get in the brook. And that's what made it so nostalgic because everybody that was there was like, I ain't been here since Kia. I ain't been here since the last time I was here with Kia. I ain't been here since this. I ain't been here since that. So it made me feel like we chose the right place um, to kind of spark those memories and, you know, just let people know that, yeah, she did her job here. She put memories in your head. She took you places. She did what she was supposed to do. And I had a slick attitude that day. So I just want to apologize to the folks that I had an attitude with. But they know what was up. What was also beautiful about the evening is we were in Connecticut, so it really wasn't too much sunshine, right? You get sunshine very randomly, it's always cloudy. But a monarch butterfly showed up, just one. And we all was like, okay. So you finally decided to show up late. You was late, girl. So with that butterfly showing up, it reminded us that, you know, she may be lurking around. And I guess she was waiting till the food got on the grill and got ready. Um, and then like the highlight for me was seeing her best friend with my sister's godson and then, you know, her other kids. That was the highlight for me because shout out to Mika. I ain't seen Mika since I don't know when, but we talked. But it was really good to see Tamika. It kind of just reminded me that I really have to keep in touch. I don't want to not be in touch. I have to do things. This is what I have to do. We have to do this in order for her to live on, in order for her to continue to stay in our dreams, to be a part of the memories that we continue to make. She's always just going to be there. So to celebrate her on the day she transitioned means a lot, and it was very emotional. But the highlight was definitely seeing her best friend. The highlight was being able to see my mom celebrate. Another highlight was being able to see my nephew, her son, be there in the present and celebrate. Although we're very sad, and Bessie pulled up. Um, it was very small and intimate. Another highlight was my cousin being there, who's just been losing people like year after year, after month. Like, it's just people are just in and out of her life when it comes to death. So just having her there meant a lot, because when I first moved to Connecticut, her sister passed. And we did a podcast together. It's called like Losing a Sibling or something like that. So I really, really enjoyed that. And I was really last minute with the invite. So I apologize for that. I just really didn't know what I was doing. When you plan something like this, I realized that I don't know what I'm doing. And I realized that being able to do it small and see it successful makes you want to do it again. And then, we told some people to bring a purple balloon, but we also had purple balloons. And we didn't do the release until we were ready to go. I think we had to build up the courage to do that. So, nothing against the people that were there. We just were also in the zone, having fun, drinking, talking, just being with the people that were there. And we did the balloon release. And my mom spoke. I couldn't speak. My mom said a few words. She said, Kia, my baby girl, I miss you. And she said some other stuff. I think I kind of zoned out for a bit because y'all know the balloons were purple. And releasing balloons is like, it's a different type of feeling. And I don't know how to describe that, but that was really nice. I had never done that before, for my sister at least. So being able to do that, being able to release balloons for her was very nice. How do you celebrate your loved one once they are no longer here? Do you celebrate on their birthday? Do you celebrate on their death day? Do you celebrate on their favorite holiday? Do you celebrate whenever you feel the need? And how do you celebrate? Because now that I'm thinking, now that this was successful, I really would like to do it every year at this specific park. But I'm thinking we have access to do it in different cities, different states, at different parks. And I know some cities and states you can't release balloons, but that's fine. So I'm thinking maybe we will do something like that, or just keep it traditional and not put too much pressure on people and just have them show up to a place, which is in Connecticut, and maybe easier for them. Um, so yeah, that's how we celebrated. And then the following day, spent time with family. Spent the little morning with my mom. She cooked breakfast, and then me and Bae went up. We went and handled some business, ran some errands, and then we were able to have dinner with my cousin and his husband and the baby. And it was just nice to be able to just be around family. I had called one aunt and was able to see her real late at night. But y'all, that was my Connecticut trip. Oh, I also did something very special. Um, it was that Monday. I have a gift. There are some pictures of me with this owl backpack slash bag, and a coworker of mine who is going through cancer right now, and my heart definitely goes out to her. I believe this is her second round. It came back recently, and every time I come to Connecticut, I never have the opportunity to drop this bag off. So this bag, I bought it when I went back to P-Town because I had got it from Provincetown, Mass. And I was like, I gotta drop this bag off to Barb. Because, well, let me tell you the story about this bag. I went and got the bag, and it was one bag left. Only one, as if it was just meant for her to have. So I got it, and I had it for about 2 years or so. And I was like, I called the job. She wasn't there. I forgot her schedule was like Wednesday through Friday or something like that. So I go and drop that off, and she was not there, but I was able to see some very important people. Shout out to Liz. Shout out to Melissa. You coming on this podcast, girl. I think I have a really great idea for us, by the way. Um, but I want to read a message to y'all that's kind of special to me. I woke up to this message, and I'm going to read it to y'all. Hi, Malcolm. I'm so sorry I missed you. I heard you look good, but I already knew that. LOL. Thank you so much for the cute backpack. I love it. I will carry it as my handbag. But most of all, I'm sorry I wasn't here to see you. I still follow you and glad you did a few more podcasts. You're doing great things, Malcolm, as I knew you would. Hope you like your other job, but I'm sure there are challenges there also, dealing with people. Explanation mark, okay? Miss you. Stay safe, friend. Love ya, Barb. Barb, I love you too. And I told her, I responded back, and I was like, we could be bag twins in different states now. So I'm glad we have that connection. Um, and I think that is very important to have those different types of connections with people, especially people that are very important to you and you may not speak to them all the time. You may not be able to text them all the time. You may not be able to do certain things, but just being able to let her know that she is important to me meant a lot to me. Even though I'm in the middle of dealing with the grief and celebrating a death, like I was still able to make time to do that and to see people that really mean a lot to me. And you know, I like to say everybody that I meet played a part into who I am today. So I believe she played a part into who I am today. And I believe Melissa and Liz will give you some advice, child. I didn't know Liz almost died about 5 times on us. And she told me she got about 6 lives. This is so irrelevant in the podcast, but I ain't got nobody else to talk to. So hopefully somebody listening. But yeah, I I believe that is all I had for you today. I just wanted to let you know how the celebration of life went and what it meant to me, and point out a couple of people that were there, and to just let y'all know I'm here and I'm healing continuously and I'm dealing, okay? And with that being said, I want to thank you for listening to My Black Self, the podcast. And I wish you a truly blessed and prosperous day. Goodbye. From experiencing grief, from experiencing trauma, from having a hard day. My black self.